Man thinks he must toil and strive, but the truth is far simpler, far greater. For there is a secret code to all wealth, and the lottery is no exception. That code is already written upon your spirit. It is etched into the divine blueprint of your soul. The game of life is not won by chance, it is won by knowing. There is no luck, only law. And those who understand the law, who align with the vibration of infinite supply, they shall walk boldly toward their desire, knowing it already exists. The moment you ask, you receive. The moment you speak the word begins its work. Declare now, I am the winning vibration. I am the code. I am aligned with the frequency of the jackpot. The doors of divine abundance swing wide open before me now. You do not beg for your winnings, you claim them. You do not chase, you call forth. You speak with the authority of one who walks with God. For God is the giver of all good and perfect gifts, and it is the Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom, including the numbers, the ticket, the win. There is no separation between you and your miracle. There is only belief and unbelief. Erase the thought of doubt, for it is a thief. Erase fear, for it is false evidence appearing real. You were never meant to live in lack. You were never meant to struggle. The idea of your lottery win was born in the mind of God first, and now it seeks expression through you. Say it again, I am ready, I am open, I am the channel through which divine wealth flows easily, miraculously, and without delay. I am the living embodiment of jackpot consciousness. The secret code is not outside of you, it is you, the alignment, the belief, the joy of already receiving, that feeling in your chest when you know it's yours, when you smile before seeing, when you praise before holding, that is the code. You must live as though it is already done. Speak the end from the beginning. Don't ask how. That is not your domain. The how is handled by divine intelligence. Your only task is to stay in truth. The numbers are revealed to me with ease. The ticket finds its way to my hand. The draw bends in my favor. I expect the miracle, and so it is. Nothing is too good to be true. Nothing is too wonderful to happen. Nothing is denied to the one who walks in faith. When you speak, speak as a winner. When you walk, walk in victory. When you play, play in certainty. And above all, trust. Trust the unseen hand of spirit guiding your steps. Trust the whisper of intuition that nudges you toward the right place, the right time, the divine ticket. You are not a seeker, you are a finder. You are not a dreamer, you are a manifester. You are not hoping, you are knowing. Every thought you think, every word you speak, every feeling you feel, make it a match to your million. Because the lottery is already yours in divine mind. Speak it, believe it, receive it. I am the secret code. I am the winner. I am the miracle. It is mine, now and forevermore. Amen. And so it is. There is no such thing as luck in the divine realm. There is only law, law that is perfect, law that is unwavering, law that never sleeps and never forgets. It does not falter, it does not delay without reason, and it does not deny. What the law requires is alignment, not effort. It is not how hard you try, but how purely you believe. This is where the secret begins to reveal itself. Most people chase the win. They chase it with fear, with urgency, with inner noise, but the one who wins does not chase. They attract. They understand the law. The moment a person truly grasps that there is no randomness, no chaos in the working of spirit, only precision, they stop wondering if, and begin to live in the vibration of when. This change of posture, this shift in attitude, is the unlock. It is not about becoming worthy. You were already declared worthy, the moment you desired. It is about becoming aligned. When you vibrate in harmony with your desire, the law cannot help but deliver. It is not partial, it is not emotional, it is exact. You must know that the jackpot is already present in the unseen. It has been spoken for, and now the spiritual delivery is being arranged. If you can hold your inner certainty, you are holding the claim ticket in the spirit. The physical ticket will come soon enough. But first comes the word, then the belief, then the unfolding. If you say, I'll believe it when I see it, you've already lost it. But if you say, I'll see it when I believe it, then you are walking in mastery. This is not blind faith. This is divine knowledge. The kind of knowing that bends reality. The kind of knowing that commands the very wind and sea. For what you know with emotion becomes magnetic, and what you magnetize must be drawn to you. In the divine game, lottery winnings are not reserved for the lucky few. They are revealed to the spiritually certain. When you begin to walk in this level of awareness, you stop playing out of need and start playing out of overflow. You no longer beg the universe. You command it with reverence. Say it aloud now. I command the win in the name of divine law. I call forth my winning ticket. I am the magnetic match to the numbers. I walk in the vibration of sudden wealth. Each word you speak builds the vibration. Each thought you dwell upon becomes a part of the blueprint. Think only on that which you desire. Speak only on that which you wish to manifest. Remove every idle word of doubt. Erase every careless thought of fear, for those are the weeds in the garden of your win. Spirit does not care about how many times you've lost. The law is not concerned with past draws or missed chances. It is always responding to the vibration of now. You can lose for years and still win today. The jackpot does not run on time, it runs on alignment. You may have once said, "People like me don't win the lottery," but that was a lie. Not a lie told by the world, but a lie accepted by you. Now you are shifting. Now you are awakening. Now you say, "People like me are miracles in motion. People like me win because we believe." That shift, that one declaration can collapse years of delay. There are no big or small miracles. To spirit, a dime and $1 billion are the same substance. The size of your win is only limited by the size of your belief. Open the door wide. Make room for more. Don't visualize small. Don't ask for less. Ask boldly. Play boldly. Believe boldly. Because the universe responds not to begging, but to boldness. It bends to faith. It rushes to courage. Do not let the world around you define your vibration. Do not let others' disbelief cloud your knowing. You must become so fixed in your truth that no external noise can pull you out. You must walk like the winner, talk like the winner, think like the winner before the world agrees. That is manifestation. That is the law. It is not about guessing the right numbers. It is about becoming the person to whom the numbers are revealed. The universe will whisper to you when you are quiet enough to hear. The right moment, the right store, the right ticket, and you will know it not with your mind, but with your spirit. You will feel the pull, the calm assurance. That is your yes. And when you walk into play, do not tremble, do not wonder, do not hope. Say instead, "This is the moment I align. This is the moment I receive. This is the moment the unseen becomes seen." That is the true code, the code of calm, confident creation, the vibration of receivership. Many try to reverse engineer the miracle. They try to crack the physical pattern. But the code does not begin in the world. It begins in the spirit. It begins with a soul that says yes to more, a heart that is open to sudden transformation, a mind that refuses to question divine logic. The numbers will not come by chance. They will come by appointment. And you, the aligned one, will be ready. The secret code is not outside of you. It is not hidden in digits or wrapped in chance. It is not something you search for desperately in books, patterns, or predictions. The truth, the powerful truth that unlocks all riches, is that you are the code, the vibration you carry, the belief you hold, the emotion you embody. These are the divine coordinates that align the outer with the inner. You are not here to find the winning combination. You are here to become it. This is the most sacred reversal, to no longer chase but to radiate. The external world is only a mirror. It reflects what is deeply imprinted within. So if you carry the frequency of doubt, it mirrors delay. If you hold the energy of fear, it reflects absence. But the moment you shift into certainty, everything changes. The moment you declare, "I am the living blueprint of my desire," the universe begins arranging itself to match your tone. You are not decoding numbers. You are becoming the vibration that makes the numbers find you. They are drawn to you by energetic law, not by mathematical odds. The world calls it random. Spirit calls it alignment. And alignment is not effort. It is embodiment. To win, you must embody the winner before the win. Feel the truth in that. Let it sink deep. The code isn't written in secret books or guarded by cosmic forces. The code is your calmness, your certainty, your joyful expectation. The code is your boldness to believe in what is not yet seen. The more you practice this embodiment, the clearer the pathway becomes. The more you hold the feeling of already won, the faster the reality must follow. Say now, "I am the vibration of the win. I am the code, and I am aligned." The winning sequence recognizes my energy and rushes to me. There is no luck. There is only matching frequencies. The jackpot is not for the lucky. It is for the spiritually tuned. And tuning is not struggle. It is trust. It is not overthinking. It is quiet, holy confidence. When you stop trying to force the outcome, and instead flow with the divine rhythm, everything finds its way to you. You must see yourself differently. You are not a mere player hoping for a turn. You are the magnet. You are the chosen one who walks with a knowing smile. The one who does not look for signs outside, but feels the evidence within. That inner evidence is stronger than any statistic, any logic, any proof the world may show. You are now vibrating as the outcome, not apart from it, but one with it. The numbers are not separate from you. They are already encoded in your field. That is why you must walk in peace, not pressure, in joy, not judgment, in trust, not tension. For when you carry the energy of "it is mine," you move differently. You speak with conviction. You take action from inspiration, not panic. You play the ticket not to get, but to mirror what is already yours. Let this be your declaration. I no longer search. I no longer chase. I attract. I align. I become. I am the living frequency of sudden wealth. This is not arrogance. This is divine remembering. You are remembering who you are before the world told you otherwise, before statistics tried to silence your spirit, before logic told you it was impossible. You are not bound by the rules of man. You are governed by the laws of spirit, and spirit has no limits, no barriers, no resistance except the resistance you hold. So let go. Let go of needing to know how. Let go of needing proof. Let go of needing approval. Just decide. Decide that you are the code, that your belief is enough, that your feeling is valid. Decide that miracles are your birthright, and money flows to you by divine appointment. You don't need to figure it all out. You only need to feel it fully. The feeling is the instruction. The emotion is the evidence. The more you can feel like the winner, the faster it arrives. Don't wait for the win to feel abundant. Feel abundant now. Don't wait for the call to feel chosen. Know you are chosen now. Because when you claim the energy first, reality bows. You were never meant to play small. You were never meant to stay on the sidelines. You were meant to rise, to step into bold desire, to walk in a room and shift its frequency. The moment you chose to believe, the game changed. The field tilted in your favor. The numbers began turning. The process began unfolding. Say to yourself with quiet certainty, I am the one. I am the match. I am the magnetic field that bends time and outcomes. I no longer guess. I know. I no longer hope. I claim. I am the code, and my win is inevitable. The secret is no longer hidden. It is awakened within you. You are not the seeker. You are the source. The code lives in your heart, your voice, your unwavering conviction. Every cell in your body remembers it. Every breath you take affirms it. And now, the universe moves, because you finally remembered what was true all along. Your word is your wand, and the moment you speak it with conviction, it begins to shape reality around you. Every syllable, every phrase you declare in faith, becomes a blueprint the universe must follow. You are not just thinking a thought or saying something nice. You are issuing instructions to the spiritual world, and it listens. You are not whispering into emptiness. You are speaking directly into the substance of the unseen, commanding it to take form. When you say, I am the winner, you are not imagining a fantasy. You are giving shape to a truth that already exists in the invisible. When you say, I hold the ticket, you are anchoring your consciousness to the version of you who already has it in hand. When you say, the money is mine, you are erasing distance, and when you affirm, my faith activates the miracle now, you are lighting the fire beneath your manifestation. These are not empty affirmations. These are spiritual commands, sacred codes, living words that carry the weight of creation. You do not have to scream to be heard in the spiritual realm. A whisper of certainty holds more power than 1,000 desperate pleas. Your job is not to convince the universe, it is to align with it, and the spoken word is how you do it. When you speak the word with clarity and belief, it cuts through the fog of doubt like a sword. It doesn't matter what you see around you. It doesn't matter how many times you've played before. The spoken word, backed by belief, resets everything. It starts anew. Say it now. Feel it deep. I win because I am aligned. I receive because I believe. I speak and it must come forth. This is the forgotten art, the silent knowing, the inner fire. Most people say what they feel, but you, the manifester, you say what you choose to feel. That is the difference. You don't echo the facts, you prophesy the truth. You don't describe what is. You declare what's coming. You don't affirm from lack, you affirm from authority. When you say I am the vibration of the jackpot, you are not hoping to be it. You are claiming your spiritual identity. You are stepping into the version of yourself that already exists, who already knows the win is done, who already feels the energy of celebration flowing through their body. This isn't pretending, this is remembering. And the more you speak it, the more real it becomes, because repetition builds rhythm, and rhythm builds reality. Every time you affirm, you're layering another strand of energy into your field. You're amplifying the frequency that will draw the right ticket, the right moment, the right magic. You're not just repeating, you're reprogramming, word by word, layer by layer, line by line. Let your voice become the sound of victory. Let your speech become the echo of what is already yours. Don't speak like a beggar, speak like a sovereign. Speak like the one who walks with divine backing. Speak like the one who knows the law never fails. There's no need to question, am I saying the right words? The only requirement is that your words match your energy, and your energy matches your desire. It's not about perfection, it's about power. It's not about formula, it's about faith. When you speak from your heart, from your spirit, from your knowing, the words carry life. They become living seeds in the field of infinite possibility. And as those seeds take root, you begin to notice shifts. You begin to feel calmer, bolder, more centered. You begin to expect the miracle. You start waking up with gratitude, walking in peace, smiling for no reason. Because deep down you know your words have gone out, and they are already returning, bearing fruit. This is the quiet miracle happening beneath the surface. Your words are shaping your world. They are opening doors you cannot yet see. They are rearranging reality to match your new frequency. And the moment your outer world aligns with your inner declaration, the result appears, not as a surprise, but as the next logical step. So when you say, "I am the jackpot's match," don't say it timidly. Say it like it's already true. When you declare, "The numbers are drawn in my favor," speak as though you saw them before they were revealed. When you affirm, "I am the one," feel the air shift, feel the cells in your body respond, feel the field around you thicken with manifestation. This is your truth now. You speak not from desperation, but from dominion. You declare not from hope, but from confidence. You create not from guessing, but from divine instruction. Let your affirmations rise like incense. Let them flow from your mouth with ease and certainty. Let them be the language of your new life. Say them when you wake. Say them before you sleep. Say them while you walk, while you breathe, while you smile for no reason at all. Make your word your home. Make your speech your sanctuary. For in the spiritual realm, the spoken word is the builder of worlds. You have been given the gift to create by sound. Use it, wield it, guard it. Speak nothing that does not align with your highest vision, and speak everything that moves you closer to the moment where the miracle touches the physical and proves that it was never missing, only waiting for your word. The lottery you desire already exists in the invisible. It is finished. It is complete. It is whole. You are not manifesting it from thin air. You are stepping into what has already been created for you in divine mind. The moment you desired it with sincerity, the energetic blueprint was formed. Spirit said yes. The universe responded instantly, not with delay, but with orchestration. And now you are simply aligning with the moment where it appears in the seen world. This is not a process of convincing. It is a process of remembering. You are not trying to make something happen. You are letting it in. You are adjusting your vibration to match the version of yourself who already holds the winning ticket. The money is not far from you. It is just beyond the veil of doubt. It is as close as your next thought, your next breath, your next declaration of knowing. You are not separated from it by time. You are separated only by belief, and that gap can close in a moment with one powerful shift. When you stop reaching and start receiving, when you stop hoping and start embodying, when you stop waiting and start walking like the winner you already are. Say now, "It is already mine. I walk into what has already been spoken for. The draw is done in the spirit. The numbers are written in my favor. I accept, I align, I allow." This is the frequency of completion, the state where things move quickly, effortlessly, without resistance, because there is no delay in the realm of spirit, only divine arrangement. The right people, the right time, the right ticket, they are not being created, they are being revealed. They are being drawn into your life through your consistency and vibration. Feel this truth deeply. You are not chasing the win, you are preparing for it. You are stabilizing your energy so that when it lands, you are a safe place for it. You are becoming the person who can receive it with grace and power and peace. And in that becoming, you are aligning with the timeline where it rushes to you. You must treat your desire as done. You must stop calling it the future and start calling it the now. Let your emotions reflect the reality that already exists on another plane. Feel the thrill, feel the certainty, feel the peace of knowing it is complete. Because what you feel is the fuel that pulls it into view. You don't have to beg, you don't have to struggle, you don't have to prove your worthiness. The moment you felt the desire in your heart, heaven marked it. Divine supply began moving, invisible pieces began shifting. Your role now is not to panic, but to praise, to thank before the evidence appears, to walk with calm expectation. There is great power in already having. When you act like you have it, think like you have it, speak like you have it, the physical must catch up. The outer always bends to the inner, and you are now grounded in the inner, knowing that it is done. Let yourself imagine the moment, not as a dream, but as a memory. Feel it in your body as if you've already lived it. Hear the announcement, see the numbers, feel the surge of gratitude rise in your chest. Let it become so familiar that your nervous system says, "Yes, this is me, this is my truth." And as you dwell in this feeling, the bridge of incidents begins to form. Coincidences, nudges, whispers of guidance. You'll be drawn to take a certain route, to stop at a specific store, to choose a ticket without logic, but with peace. Follow that peace. That's the path to the already finished blessing. This is the life of the manifester, the one who does not wait for things to happen, but walks into what already is. You no longer ask, "When will it come?" You say how beautiful that it is already done. You don't question the process, you flow with it. You don't beg the universe, you flow in partnership with it. And as you walk, speak from this place, thank you for what is already mine. Thank you for the wealth unfolding before my eyes. Thank you for the miracle I now live in. Thank you for making me the match. Let every part of you carry this frequency. Let your hands feel like they've already held the ticket. Let your eyes light up with the certainty of the win. Let your voice echo with conviction, not doubt. Let your posture reflect arrival, not waiting. Because the spiritual world has no future, it has only now. And your job is to claim it in the now, not to earn it, not to plead for it, just to hold it with open hands and open heart. When you walk like it's done, the universe responds. The money is drawn to you like a magnet. The numbers align in your favor. The vibration of victory flows toward you because you are no longer asking, you are being. Let the world wonder. Let others guess. Let logic whisper its doubts. You do not live by the world's rules. You live by divine truth. You manifest not by calculation but by conviction. And so with every step you take, let this be the silent chant in your spirit. It is done. It is done. It is done. Delay is not denial. That is the divine truth most forget in the waiting. In the unseen realm, everything is already in motion, already complete, already prepared. But the physical world follows rhythm. And when you begin to understand that what looks like delay is actually sacred orchestration, you stop questioning the process and start trusting the perfect unfolding. The win is not late. It is not lost. It is being shaped to meet you exactly where you are meant to receive it. Not from panic, not from desperation, but from peace. You don't want a premature miracle. You want the right miracle at the right time. And that's exactly what's forming for you now. There is no such thing as missed opportunity in the divine design. What is yours cannot pass you. The jackpot that carries your name, your energy, your vibration, it knows you. It is not wandering. It is finding you, aligning with you, moving through divine channels toward the exact moment that will make it undeniable. You may not see the movement yet, but spirit is working behind the veil. The players are being moved. The path is being cleared. The doors are being prepared to swing open with a grace and precision only the divine could manage. Your only role in this process is to stay in agreement with your blessing, not to cancel it with doubt, fear, or impatience. You must speak into the delay, not as a victim but as a visionary. You must declare, even in the waiting I win. Even in the silence, things are shifting. Even in the pause, my blessing is on the way. This is where many fall. They look at the empty hand and declare lack, but the manifester looks at the unseen and declares abundance. The one who knows divine law does not panic when results delay. They prepare. Because the delay is not punishment, it is preparation. It is molding your spirit to receive what's bigger than your current identity. It is strengthening your belief so your blessing doesn't crumble under the weight of unworthiness. It is refining your alignment so that when the wind comes, it becomes permanent, not fleeting. And isn't that what you truly desire? Not a flash of good luck, but a shift in identity. A solid foundation. A win that doesn't just change your bank account, but transforms your inner world. The delay is doing sacred work. It is not withholding, it is expanding. And if you stay in faith, it will deliver far more than what you asked for. Feel this now. Nothing is stuck. Energy is always in motion. Your win is in motion. The current is flowing. The draw is drawing near. The preparation is part of the path. Every not yet is an invitation to go deeper, not into frustration, but into trust. So when your mind says, it's taking too long, answer it with faith. I trust divine timing. I trust the process. I trust that everything I desire is moving toward me with precision and power. There is nothing wrong with you. You didn't miss it. You're not too late. You're not behind. You're exactly where you need to be to receive what is yours. The universe is not in a rush, but it is never slow. It moves at the pace of readiness. And every time you align your belief, you accelerate the manifestation. This is not passive waiting. This is powerful becoming. This is when you learn to praise even without proof. To give thanks not for what's seen, but for what's already decided in spirit. And that kind of gratitude speeds things up. It collapses time. It draws the win into your now. Speak again. I am ready in my spirit. I am ready in my energy. I am ready in my identity. I welcome the blessing on divine terms. When you release the timeline shortens. When you release control, you gain power. When you stop counting the days, you start counting the miracles. And in this space of surrendered expectation, you become magnetic. The win is drawn not to the anxious heart, but to the calm one. It is attracted to peace, to joy, to that quiet assurance that says, it's already mine, and I meet it with grace. Let every moment that seems like delay become a moment of deep preparation. Let it train your eyes to see beyond what's visible. Let it train your mouth to speak only what aligns. Let it train your emotions to hold the frequency of certainty, even when nothing in the physical has changed.
Because the truth is, the physical is always the last to know. The spiritual moves first, and you've already shifted in the spirit. You've already spoken the word. You've already become the vibration. The physical win is simply catching up. So rest in this truth. If it hasn't arrived yet, it's only because it's being made better, bigger, bolder, and when it comes, it will come so fast, so clearly, so unmistakably, that you will understand why it had to take exactly this long, and you will smile and say, "Ah, now I see. It was never delay, it was divine design."
Doubt delays. Fear fogs the way. It is not the world that stands between you and your lottery win. It is the vibration you hold. Spirit is always trying to flow toward you, but it cannot pass through resistance. And resistance often comes dressed as questions. What if I lose? What if it doesn't work? What if it's not meant for me? But these questions are not curiosity. They are subtle rejections of the truth. They are cracks in the foundation of faith. The win is already prepared, but the path must be clear for it to land. And so you must become radical in your willingness to remove everything within you that contradicts the receiving of your blessing. Every doubt, every fear, every lingering feeling of unworthiness must be released. You are not being punished, you are being purified. You are not being rejected, you are being refined. There is no room in divine manifestation for divided energy. You cannot say, "I know it's mine," while also saying, "I hope it works out." You cannot stand on both sides of the river and expect to move. The universe hears your dominant vibration, not your desperate words. It hears the quiet hum underneath your affirmations, the place where your beliefs really live. That's what must be healed. This is where the inner work begins, not with effort, but with surrender. You do not need to force anything into place. You simply need to get out of the way. Let the old stories go. Let the fears dissolve. Let the guilt that says you're asking for too much be replaced with the knowing that you are worthy of all you desire and more. Say it now, not to convince yourself, but to claim what's already true. I release all resistance. I let go of doubt, fear, hesitation, and delay. I choose to believe fully. I choose to receive fully. I choose to align completely with the vibration of the win. And breathe that in. Let the truth replace the worry. Let peace soften your shoulders. Let joy return to your eyes. The moment you release resistance, your energy opens like a door. The wind begins to rush in. The ticket begins to move toward you. The divine appointment finds its way into your timeline. You are not holding yourself back because of some flaw. You are holding yourself back because of old conditioning. Somewhere along the way, you may have learned to fear sudden success. You may have picked up the belief that money changes people, that wealth is dangerous, that having too much makes you selfish or separate from others. But those are lies. Lies inherited from generations that didn't know how powerful they were. Lies shaped by limitation, not love. And it is now your sacred task to replace them with divine truth. The truth is, money is energy, and the more of it you receive, the more of it you can bless others with. The lottery win is not just for your comfort, it is for your mission, for your joy, for your expansion, for your ability to move through life freely, generously, powerfully. You were never meant to carry the weight of lack. That was never your destiny. You were born to overflow. You were designed to shine. And every fear that says otherwise is simply a test, a ghost, a shadow, not the truth. So speak boldly into those shadows. Say, I release the fear of wealth. I release the fear of sudden change. I release the fear of being seen. I choose to step fully into the light of abundance now. And as you do, your vibration lifts. The field around you clears. The doubts weaken. The fear that once blocked the way loses its grip. And in that space, miracles begin to move. What once seemed far begins to feel near. You sense it. You know it. You begin to expect it. Not with anxiety, but with ease. That is the energy of receivership. It is open. It is clean. It is light. It does not cling. It does not beg. It trusts. And trust is magnetic. Trust draws the wind faster than effort ever could. There is no special ritual required to be chosen. You are already chosen. The only requirement is that you allow yourself to believe it. Not once, not just when things feel good, but constantly, even when it's quiet, even when the results seem delayed, even when the doubt knocks again. You meet it with truth. And the truth is, I am ready, I am safe, I am worthy, I am willing to receive more than I've ever imagined. Let that truth echo within you until it becomes the only voice you hear. Let it become your background music, your daily breath. Let it replace every old tape that told you to settle, shrink, or struggle. This is the path now, not a path of pushing, but a path of permission. You are giving yourself permission to win, permission to live fully, permission to receive with joy and without guilt. And when you do that, The energy around you changes. People feel it. Doors open. Circumstances shift. The world reflects your internal decision to stop resisting and start allowing. Because what you desire is not beyond you. It is not above you. It is not behind you. It is waiting, just on the other side of your full yes. Not a hesitant yes. Not a partial yes. A full, deep, grounded yes. And with that yes, the universe responds. The wind flows in, not as a miracle from nowhere, but as the natural result of a soul that finally became willing to receive everything it asked for. Play not to escape your life, play to expand it. That is the shift that separates desperation from divine alignment. When you play the lottery with a frantic heart, you are not inviting abundance, you are signaling that you believe something is missing. But when you play from joy, from power, from a place of peace, you are no longer chasing wealth, you are dancing with it. You are not playing because you are empty, you are playing because you are full of belief, full of purpose, full of the energy that matches miracles. This is where most people get it wrong. They play to fix something. They play to run from lack, to escape the pressure, to solve the panic. But panic repels, desperation delays. The universe does not respond to frantic vibrations. It responds to truth. It responds to certainty. It responds to love. So when you buy that ticket, buy it with joy in your chest, with gratitude in your bones, with a smile that says, I already won. Feel your spirit calm as you walk in. Feel your breath steady as you choose the numbers, or let the universe pick them. Let it be light. Let it be sacred. Let it be a moment of pure alignment between you and divine abundance. This is not about money. This is about resonance. It's about tuning into the frequency where the win already exists. It's about walking in faith so deeply that the result becomes a natural side effect, not a desperate need. The difference is subtle, but it is everything. A desperate player looks for signs, for symbols, for guarantees. They ask, will this be the one? But the aligned soul says, I am always the one. Any ticket can be the one, because I carry the vibration of the win. That's what you must hold. Not an obsession with which draw, or which store, or which day, but a calm knowing that says, my energy is the magnet, the numbers bend to me, my vibration calls it in. I cannot miss what is mine. There's no need to overthink it. Don't approach the process like a puzzle to be solved. Approach it like a gift already being delivered. You don't need the perfect system, you need the perfect feeling. The feeling of enoughness, the feeling of peace, the feeling of being chosen and knowing it. Play with reverence, play with expectancy. Don't rush, don't obsess. Let it be an act of spiritual agreement. Let your hand move with intention, not anxiety. Let your heart be still as you whisper to yourself, this ticket is drawn by vibration, not chance. If the moment doesn't feel good, don't force it. You are not missing anything by skipping a day. You are never late in divine timing. The win does not come from pressure. It comes from precision, spiritual, emotional, energetic precision. So protect your state, honor your energy, play when your vibration is singing, play when your spirit is lifted, play when your belief overflows. That's when the shift happens. That's when you become the one, not because the numbers changed, but because you did. You stepped into certainty. You moved from hoping to claiming. You shifted from grasping to glowing. And that glow, that radiant peace that surrounds those who are truly aligned, it's magnetic. It pulls the right moment, the right outcome, the right miracles right into your space. The world begins to feel different around you. The store clerk smiles more. The ticket machine doesn't jam. The sky looks brighter. These are the signs, not because they are magic, but because your energy is now open enough to notice the magic that was always there. Let this become your ritual. Not a habit of compulsion, but a ceremony of trust. Make the act of playing sacred, a holy moment of co-creation with the divine. You are not just filling in numbers, you are filling the spiritual grid with energy that must respond. You are placing your belief in the world. You are saying, I trust that the physical will match the truth I hold within. It's not about needing the win to prove your power. You already have power. The win is simply the echo of your internal expansion, the reflection of a heart that no longer doubts its worth, the mirror of a mind that decided to stop questioning and start allowing. And when you hold the ticket, let your energy remain high. Don't slip into wondering or worry. Don't wait with tension. Wait with grace. Speak life over it. Say, I infuse this with faith. I bless this with truth. I align with the outcome that's already mine. Don't watch every drawing with bated breath. Watch with peace. Watch with gratitude. Know that every result, whether the one or not, is still part of the path, still part of the divine unfolding. Each step is training your energy. Each moment is sculpting your belief. Each ticket is a testimony of your trust. This is not just a game. This is your training ground for receivership. This is where you learn to walk in faith even when you don't yet see. This is where you learn to live in the vibration of overflow long before the bank reflects it. This is where your spirit expands and becomes a match to miracles. You're not playing to win something outside of you. You're playing to activate what's already within. You're not buying the dream, you're revealing the truth.
You're not searching for a moment, you're becoming the moment. And when you do that, when you play from fullness instead of lack, the universe cannot help but respond. Because you've become what the prize is looking for.
And now that you are vibrating in truth, in alignment, in expectancy, not from lack, but from inner fullness, your life begins to reorient itself. You may not even notice it at first. The air feels lighter. The tension in your chest softens. You stop watching the world through the lens of what if it doesn't happen, and begin living from the quiet inner knowing of course it's happening. This is the divine atmosphere of manifestation. Not noise, not drama, not obsession, just deep peace, soft certainty, and that sacred rhythm of alignment that beats gently under your days. You walk differently, you speak differently, and money begins to follow that energy. Opportunities whisper your name, people mirror your confidence, everything begins to flow. You are no longer trying to prove anything, not to yourself, not to the world. You've stopped chasing the jackpot because you finally understand the jackpot is you. You are the vibration, you are the draw, you are the winning number walking in human form. So now when you dream boldly, not because you're begging the universe to surprise you, but because you're claiming what's already in escrow. The lottery win is simply a vehicle for expansion, a doorway into the next dimension of your becoming. It is not a fix, it is a mirror. It reflects the inner transformation you've already chosen. You've let go of the how. You've surrendered the obsession with steps and systems. You don't count how many times you visualized or check whether you did the ritual perfectly. You are past performance. You are in partnership. You are no longer trying to manipulate energy. You are becoming energy. Pure, clean, potent. Your wealth is not coming, it is here. Your job is to match it with unwavering belief, to make your emotions a home for it, to become so familiar with the feeling of overflow that anything less simply feels foreign. You're not waiting, you're welcoming, you're not testing, you're trusting, and in this state the lottery win cannot bypass you, because you are no longer looking for it outside of you. You're letting it come to the place it already belongs within your reality, your field, your being. So now you begin to feel the result even before it appears. You smile like someone who already has it. You walk like someone who's already blessed. You sleep like someone who's already safe. That's the secret vibration that calls it in. You hold the vision, not with gripping fists but with open hands. You let the win land wherever it must, whenever it's right. You no longer measure time like the world does. You understand divine timing has no delays, only divine preparation. If you didn't win last draw, it's not failure, it's alignment still unfolding. Perhaps there was something still clearing. Perhaps the next draw contains more power, more visibility, more joy than the previous one ever could. The divine is not random, it is precise, it is faithful. And when your energy remains firm, you stay locked in the path of least resistance. This is when the miracles begin to stack. You find unexpected money in old places. You attract gifts, compliments, lucky breaks. People tell you, you're glowing, and they're right. It's the glow of someone who knows she is already supported. Your energy field becomes golden, magnetic, not because you are doing anything louder or harder, but because you are softer. You have dropped the fear. You have dropped the grip. You are floating now, not on wishful thinking, but on sacred knowing. And when you do receive that ticket, the one, the golden one, your soul will not be surprised. You won't scream in disbelief. You'll breathe. You'll smile. You'll feel the deepest yes rise from within you, as if it had already happened 100 times in your imagination. Because that's what manifestation is. It's pre-living the moment so deeply, so vividly, that the outer world has no choice but to catch up to the inner world. And you've been living it. You've walked as the winner. You've spoken as the winner. You've blessed others as the winner. You've dreamed from victory, not for it. That is why the win comes to you. Not because of luck, but because of law. The law of vibration. The law of assumption. The law of divine alignment. These are not secrets. They are truths encoded in the fabric of the universe. You are not at the mercy of odds. You are not begging the numbers to favor you. You are the force that bends reality. You are the soul that redefines what's possible. You are the magnet that draws the miraculous without stress, without worry, without chase. So let your next step be easy. Let your next breath be light. Let your next prayer be joy. You don't have to hold on so tight anymore. It's already done. It's already here. Your only work now is to let yourself feel it, to walk in it, live in it, breathe in it, not someday, not one day, but now. And now as you stand rooted in this divine awareness, feel the truth settle into every corner of your being. You are the secret code. It was never about the numbers. It was always about the frequency, the vibration, the unwavering faith that transforms possibility into presence. You are no longer hoping. You are no longer waiting. You are walking in alignment. You are flowing in certainty. You are living as the lottery winner before the world even sees it. So go forward with a quiet power. Play with peace. Speak with conviction. Smile with the grace of someone who already holds the golden key. Because when your energy is pure, your heart is open, and your belief is unshakable, the universe must deliver. And when it does, you will not be surprised. You will be ready. It is done. It is yours. You are the winning word.